Hey, fellow actors, this is Michael Kostroff. And every week I come and I talk to you about usually something about auditioning, but sometimes just stuff about the career and about acting. And this week, surprise, your contract with your career is up for renewal. And I'm going to ask you whether or not you sign on. But before you do, I want to remind you that we have all signed on for a very impractical pursuit. We've signed on for a profession in which almost no one makes a living. I want to make sure you heard that. Almost no one makes a living. And even a smaller percentage of us has the career that we want, because the supply and the supply to demand ratio sucks, meaning there are always many more actors than there are jobs. We sign on anyway. We've signed on for a profession where merit is not always rewarded, the best people don't always succeed, and there's a lot of mystery. I will remind you again that while I may have a better career than a lot of actors, there are much better actors than me who do not have great careers, because it's not fair. Now, I'm not saying all this to depress you. I'm just reminding you of stuff that you know, that I just think you have to talk about today before you renew your contract with your career. Because here's the thing, and this is why I'm asking you to do this today. Sometimes we get into a victim mentality with our careers. I'm trying to train myself to not say I have to self-tape, I have to tape for this thing, I have to do this audition, I have to go to rehearsal. My God, I remember when I didn't have any of those things. And we get into a victim place where we're like, complaining about the fact that it's unfair, or our careers aren't what we want them to be, or that even the fact that we have auditions or jobs. And no one is making us do this. No one is forcing us to do this impractical career we signed on for. We knew it was impractical. We knew it was a long shot. We knew it wasn't fair. We knew it was full of possible disappointment. We signed on anyway. Now, I remember, for some reason, I specifically remember my age at the time. I was 23, which was a long time ago. And the conversation I had with myself at 23 was this. I said, okay, Michael, let's sit down for a talk and have talk real here. Talk real stuff. Very few people make a living at this. You probably won't. It's a real long shot. Do you want to do it anyway? And here's what I found myself saying. If all that I do with my life is pursue this, and I never have much success at all, I will still be on the right path for me. And that's pretty profound, because for me, being an actor it's just part of my DNA, and if I didn't do it, I wouldn't be a complete Michael Kostroff. So at that time, and trust me, there was no success of any kind in sight at 23. I don't think I'd ever been paid to act. I'd done theater for free. I waited a lot of tables. I did a lot of auditioning, and I was in class, and that was about the extent of it, I believe. Maybe I'd done some background work. Maybe I had one film role. Not sure. But I don't think I had an agent. I'm quite sure I did not have an agent at that point. And I decided to sign on anyway. And that's, to me, what it looks like to have the calling and to have the kind of identification with this career path that enables you to get through the lean times and the difficult times and the uncertainty and the disappointment, because there's nothing else you'd want to do. And what happens is, if you take me up on this and you renew your contract today with your career, you're no longer victimized by it. You've elected to do this adventure, and you've elected to do it again. You've re-upped for it. And I think it's an important thing to do every once in a while, to remember that you could quit if you wanted to. People do. I don't even like to call it quitting. You could make other plans. You could move on to your next pursuit. People do that. It's not evil, it's not a cop-out, and it's not failure. It's one of the options. But if everything in you is going, no, what are you talking about? I'm not going to quit. Then sign up again. Sign up again decisively, knowing what you're getting into, knowing that wherever you're at right now in your career, this might be it. This might be it. Might be the whole thing. I mean, I say that to myself. I have a really nice career, but this might be it. It might not go beyond my recurring guest stars and my the occasional film role that I have now. It might not go beyond that. I just feel like I want to say this to you again. None of this is to discourage you, because look at me, I'm still in, and it's not because I work a fair amount. It's not because of that. It's because this is the path that I want to be on. This is the name tag I want to wear. This is the business card I want to carry. Actor, and that includes a lot of crazy stuff. So I'm asking you, are you re-upping your contract again? Are you in? Do you want to sign on for another, 6 months, a year? See where we're at then? I give you that challenge today, and I'd love to get your answer below. Let me know if you're still in the actor path, if you're still on that pursuit. And I will read your answers. I'll be interested to see what you have to say, and I'll see you here next week. Take care.